I hope I have put money. Itself well today.
Now here's a welcome sign. How long this job's supposed to last?
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I returned safe and sound, and now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Go on, have a look tomorrow.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Pray, follow me.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Words worth hearing.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Would you mind coming over here? We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, we think.
We shall be.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
Roll 3 to pursue and eliminate distraction. We've been over. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and shrill, and our quarry shall fall. Focus. A moment of decision may spell our doom.
I shall finish this! For the Arisen!
Well done, Master.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves?
You distract our way, Arisen. I'll see them route. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Lay down your arms, or you'll hurt yourself.
Hiding.
Lay down your arms, or you'll hurt yourself.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
Furthermore, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. At once, Master.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
My friend, there you are.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Take care by the river's edge.
Would be unwise to let our equipment get drenched.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
I can proceed no further.
I knew you seek answers, and loath as I am, I sense a land, yet it now lie, though 'twould seem apart. Perhaps he who was dragon.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. He who was dragon forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Harv Village. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my... This is for you. I know only that which is already clear, that the origins of this are...
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. 'Tis most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
Understood.
I will protect you.
We've got them on the run!
It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weaponry. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Over here, if you please. No! The prison has been poisoned! My curative magic so it's indisposable. Wait a minute.
I can do no less than service to you.
Splendid.
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
Understood. Would you mind coming over here?
So, Batal has a number of these statues as well.
We might use these statues as landmarks, Arisen.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind when we're night.
dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You have my protection.
At once, Master.
Let me get that.
There, Master! Knackered!
Ice attacks work wonders against air ilk.
Follow me, if you would.
Twas a glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Over here, if you please.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. Frey, follow me.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have...
Looking to lay your head? We've soft... Heads aplenty. Many thanks.
Time to hit the sack. Oi! Keep out!
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
How dare fire upon you!
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously. Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm dead tired. I'll make a living if I get myself in there.
Well, this is no good. Can't have such a hard fire.
I keep feeling eyes in the back of my head.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
You're looking for a fight?
I cannot fault your cowardice. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation first.
This ox cart's bound for...
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
I'm not risking my life for a prison. I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is. I tell you, all merchant ox cart, yet we've had multiple people are calling it. Why people have to go stirring...
Say, some call it the Phantom. I very much doubt there's all... Honestly, I for purity of trust, secure...
Someone talked about this.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ah, sir, I see.
After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. It was under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside. You must understand. Thus, for the sake, no, it pains me to... Sir Arisen, pray see to it that no...
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch, afeard of inviting yet the loss of her new... I had hoped this would seem it was not to be. In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my...
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Is there... Oh. If he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. Not even family. No need to worry, though.
I fear I've much to...
Drag my ass out of bed. Getting back to sweet meats and ale.
I haven't seen my husband in some time. You wouldn't happen to...
I'm afraid I don't...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
You came to see me? You came to see me?
The patients in this room must not be What are you doing? Unhand me this.
Many thanks for your assist. Suffice to say, your pray have this, sir.
Well met, Sir Arisen. So this is how I thought the blade ought to be. Pray, give my and you, sir, you have breathed life, and I can imagine no worthy.
At the expense of my duty, that I can always feel so fine. Such is my challenging blessing, so alert all day long. There are few places where I can set down with time as we
Quiet at last.
I quite like.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
My sincerest... Lady Wilhelmina is Lady Wilhelmina is
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. But I cannot simply end. I must first expose his misdeed. Or so I'd swore. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this. You would lend me and recall. If the proof I seek, I suppose there is truth. Save deliver him. Still, if you in 3 days, I shall wait patiently. I don't still, I shan't.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
A difficult choice indeed.
I've trained for this.
So tired. Oh, I've got to keep moving.
Where to now?
Ah, 'tis you.
You wish to expose Allard's myth. Ah, but of course, go to his manor come nightfall. Though I. And should you.
It's our duty to see this peace. I only pray my want. Our soldiers need better.
All my days were so
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Oh, got to keep moving. The sooner my
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Regentkin Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. Would you mind coming over here? We're here, Master.
Long have I borne with. I visited his I recall that he was mayhap. Shall I summon him? You could make use of his abs. Excellent. Once you've seen him to.
Let us make for Minister Allard's estate and slip in once we've seen him leave. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We have arrived.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Perhaps this will serve as evidence.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Branch would know of him. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I'll go and open the chest.
There's ought to be said. Theory we know one about. Not much going on.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
I bought time when I know how to spend.
You fool enough to fall for it?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more, if you're so inclined, Master.
Indeed, you are correct.
There's much needs to be.
Welcome.
Maybe I'll treat myself to very dull.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that under normal circumstances, but this is Allard. His fall from grace would do much. Perhaps the merchants he deals, merchants with connection, some piece of physical evidence, would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? To think that under normal circumstance, but this is Allard. His fall from perhaps the merchants he deals with, merchants with connection, some piece of physical evidence, would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, and in order to the grave affair, the deed was I am afraid I know not the path I should follow. What is your very well, however. Now, pray bear...
So the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
Right you are.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Fine wares Over here, if you please.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
That's such peace.
Here we are.
We shall remain here.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Always sets me to think. This
What is life without a little spice?
So, I confess, I thought you might... Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. All that remains is to... I've no other tasks for... Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a cure... Is that I can't bring myself to... Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask.
At last. It feels like an age has... What is this?
Don't let him escape.
Do not waste... Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hanged for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
Nice place. We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here. We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hid... We can't leave the...
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such... No. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow...
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any. Pray, visit me at the Myrmecolion tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then...
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
There's a ladder here.
I cannot believe it. You realize this could jeopardize our plans. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in the... However, bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Could earn a decent wage if I find myself...
Delightful breeze.
I take pride in it, rightly so.
Our clientele just isn't...
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my Bordalry will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
This is where I can learn overwhelming.
Pray, follow me. I know the way. So there's no chance of our getting lost.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. I war time than I know how to spend.
tired. Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Try all I might. I can't ever say. Did in my wares?
Fine better today.
Lessons ready for the morrow.
Well met, son. How might I be? I shall be on top form. I can train.
Car doesn't fill up like it used to. Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound for me. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
You're the Arisen, aye? A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels as a potential ally to your cause. 'Twould do you no and bear in mind.
You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Halt! This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace. Off with you, then.
We shall remain here.
It quails. Off to jail.
You dare incite my wrath.
Stop this! I beg of you. That's nowhere to go.
That's it!
Well met. Glad to see you. The tyranny of the Queen. I had intended, I'll be honest with you, the Dragon's Flame, when I mentioned as... Only problem is how perhaps if we could... Alas, we've...
Stop this! I beg of you. That's enough.
Hail! Our weapons have been...
Say, mayhap, are you mad?
But, all right. How's this? You'll do it, then?
What do you think you're doing here? Halt!
Stop this! I beg of you. That's enough. Now, you've nowhere to go.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well... my thanks. I'd wager we...
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret. I've got... Where's me? Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
This cannot be! We must withdraw and regroup!
I should very much like to rejoin you,
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika's. If I were you, I'd leave this place. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. If I were you, at any rate, this is where we part ways.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Well met, sir. How might I do it, sir?
I'm not taking any passengers.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Right you are. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
I'll gather.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Let us work together to... You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Ha ha! I could do this all day!
You have my protection.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. A good place to put our feet up, if we've a tent with us.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I will hold the enemy still.
Well said. You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
staring, Arisen. There's aught yonder. Caught your eye?
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.